Now, if you've completed one of these online courses or MOOCs before, you're going to be familiar with the kind of activities that are here on the course. But if not, I want to fill you in a little bit on what you will encounter as you take each week. So one of the first things is the video lectures. These are little mini lectures that you can watch, and they introduce some of the core topics and core information that we want to convey each week. Around that, there'll be a number of exercises that we encourage you to do. Some of these will be core activities. So each week there will be one core activity that we've highlighted as something that we think it'd be important for you to engage with. Usually this will involve you applying some of the lessons from the lectures to your own career. So it will involve homework, tasks that we give you to do that will actually get you doing things with your career and thinking in particular ways. And each of these core activities will have outcomes. And so those outcomes might be particular lists of questions that you're going to use in research, or plans that you may have, or ideas that you might have for your future, or information that you've gathered through research, a whole range of different things. And what we want to encourage you to do is to share those through what we call our core contributions. We want you to come back to the course and actually share what you've developed through your core activity with the other participants on the course. And there are two reasons for that. One is so that they can benefit from what you have done, so that other people can maybe learn lessons from your experience, but also so that you can benefit from the feedback of other people. Because we're going to be encouraging you to comment on each other's core contributions, to ask questions, and to help to refine your ideas, to help to refine your questions, maybe even add in new ideas, new suggestions, new questions, or even supply you with information that you're looking for to help you in your career decisions. So that's one of the things we want to encourage, is a lot of contribution and participation from you. So coming back to the core contributions, there are two ways in which you can submit your core contributions to this course. For the formal method, we'll use Coursera's peer assessment mechanism for you to submit your core contribution. What this involves is answering questions by a certain deadline. So you have to submit your contribution by a particular deadline. Then after that deadline, there'll be another deadline for you to give feedback to other people on their core contributions. The advantage of this system is that you're guaranteed feedback. As long as enough people take part in it, you have to get feedback, because you won't be able to submit and get complete submission unless you give feedback to other people. So you get guaranteed feedback, but the downside is you have to wait for it, because you have to wait for the evaluation deadline in order to get the feedback, and you have to wait for the submission deadline in order to start to give feedback. The other advantage, if it's important to you, is that this is the mechanism through which you can get the Coursera Statement of Accomplishment, and I'll talk about that a little bit more in a second. So the informal method for submitting your core contribution is through the discussion forums. The advantage of doing it that way is that you potentially can get more instant feedback, because as soon as you've posted your core contribution, other people can comment on it and ask you questions and advise you and give you information in relation to it. But there's no guarantee that they will, because there's no mechanism to force them to do it. The other advantage is you can submit any time. There are no deadlines in relation to that. So you can do it straight away, but also you can wait until much later on in the course to submit your core contribution. The downside of doing it this way is that you can't necessarily guarantee that you get feedback, but also we can't give you a statement of accomplishment through doing that. Now, just a quick word on statement of accomplishments. This MOOC is very different from a lot of the other MOOCs that are available out there through Coursera. It's not subject specific. It's available to everybody and useful, hopefully, to everybody. So it's not necessarily about testing your knowledge. It's about providing personal benefits to you. The statement of accomplishment isn't necessary. I can't imagine many employers who will be interested in seeing that you've done a statement of accomplishment for a course on your own career and employability. However, we have included this because we think it might be beneficial for some people. You may find that it helps to motivate you to pursue the course, to pursue a statement of accomplishment, to complete the assignments in the way that we've done through the peer assessment framework. And if that will work for you, then feel free to do that. So that's a little bit of an overview of the course itself as a whole. And if you need more help in how to engage with the course and the various different activities, there's comprehensive help pages on the Coursera platform.